How can a trust help your estate plan if you have kids that would be minor beneficiaries? Hi, I'm Guy Martino. I am a Northwest Indiana estate planning and probate lawyer, and today I would like to answer that question for you because it was recently asked of me. So, first, let's discuss what a trust is. So a trust is a contract. It is a relationship between the trustor or grantor, the trustee, and the beneficiaries. And so a trust allows you to set up all the rules for distribution of your property after you pass away. If you don't have a trust, and whether you have a will or just a beneficiary designation on certain financial accounts, property, things along those lines, your minor beneficiaries will get complete access to that stuff when they turn 18 years old. Because at 18 years old, under the law, they are considered adults. So imagine if you have $500,000, $1 million, $5 million. Do you think that your kids would have the responsibility at 18 years old to go ahead and take that money and be a good steward of your assets? Most of the time, I would say no. So what a trust can do is you can give the trustee the actual ability to manage the trust for the benefit of your kids. And you can set up a whole bunch of ground rules for the money. You can tell the trustee that you have the sole and absolute discretion to use the money what's best for my kids. You can say, I want the money to be used for their health, maintenance, education. You can say that I want you to be able to pay for a state school, but not a private school. You can say that if a grade average goes below a C, then you're going to cut down the income or you're no longer going to pay. You can say that if they're on drugs or alcohol or have problems with spending, they can't get any distributions. If they have any creditors, they can't get any distributions. You can set so they get distributions at certain ages, 21, 23, 25, 30, 45. You can make sure that the trust is there for their whole life and they do not have the ability to actually go in there and evade the principle of the trust. And maybe they're only an income beneficiary because you want your trust to have a legacy and you want your money to be used for grandkids a generation or two down the road. So there are so many things that you can do. Whatever your imagination can think about, you can do. But one thing I can tell you, you probably don't want your kids getting a lump sum of dough that they can manage on their own at 18, 19, or 20 years old. If you have any questions about how you can use a trust to protect your minor beneficiaries, you can always reach out to me. I am Guy Martino. Have yourself a great day.